Hello YouTube, this is my first video, hopefully of many. I've actually been contemplating on what to do a video about for quite some time, like almost 2 years. Well, I know that this topic may be overdone, but hell, there's a lot of videos out there. I'm in the Marine Corps. I've been in for almost 2 years. I've obviously joined when Don't Ask, Don't Tell was in effect, and I talked with my brother about me joining while it was in effect. By the way, I'm still kind of a closet case. The only family member who remotely knows is my brother, but he still thinks it's more of a struggle for me rather than knowing that I'm actually bisexual. I thought that with Don't Ask, Don't Tell being in place, it would make it easier for me to hide because I would be forced not to tell. 2 years ago, I was still struggling with my sexual identity. When I was in elementary school, I didn't pay any attention to any gay thoughts that I had. There weren't many, but then again, I didn't have many thoughts about girls either. Now, when I hit middle school, especially 8th grade, that's when I started questioning whether I was straight or gay. Bisexuality didn't really cross my mind. In high school is when I knew. I didn't have sex with a guy or even kissed a guy, but I knew I liked guys. Gay porn kind of turned me on, and although straight porn did too, it just wasn't enough for me. It wasn't as exciting for me. Anyway, when I was 16, I had my first girlfriend, and my mom asked me if I was gay. It's kind of perfect timing. I'm new to being somewhat comfortable with my sexuality, and I just get a girlfriend, and my mom asks, am I gay? While I'm dating a girl, too. I was embarrassed, and immediately I said no. She said okay, but because she was worried. With me not having dated anyone until then, now I kind of wish that I had the balls to say yes, or said I was bi, or even, I don't know, would have sufficed. But I can't change the past. Now I'm kind of afraid to come out to my family because of how much they talk down about homosexuals. Now that Don't Ask, Don't Tell is repealed, I'm sure many people thought that every gay, lesbian, and bisexual is just waiting to thrust themselves out of the closet the military forced them into. Obviously, in my case, that's not true. On September 20th, a friend of mine said, well, I can ask now and you can tell. So, are you gay? And I said no out of fear. I didn't really know him very well either, but last month or so I was hanging out with a friend and he told me, it's okay if you're gay. I have plenty of gay friends. And he kept on saying that until I told him I was bisexual. I questioned myself and wondered if I stood out that much as, not being straight. Then the friend that asked on the 20th, I finally came out to on my own accord. We were walking back from the PX, the post exchange, and I just wanted someone to know so that I didn't feel like I had to hide anymore. I told him, I want to tell you something, but I don't know how to say it in an easy way. But he started telling me, if you don't stop acting so nervous and you don't stop stuttering, I'm not going to take you seriously. So I was like, well, and he's like, you're gay. It's okay. I have plenty of gay friends, and it's easy for me to tell between people who are gay or straight. And I told him, well, I'm bi, but thanks, It made it a lot easier. By the way, my own roommates don't even know that I'm bi, so I'll be waiting for them to leave before I post any videos or make any videos. Obviously, they're not in here. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. But enough about that. With 2 successes of coming out, I wonder if they'll all be that easy. Probably not with my family, but hopefully with my friends. If you have any questions for me, please ask. It'll make it much easier to post a new video, and I'm sure plenty of people are sick of hearing other people's personal stories. But I'm more comfortable coming out to hundreds of people rather than coming out to one of my family members. Also, I'm dating someone, a guy, and it's actually pretty nice, and not many people know about it. And one bi guy, when I came out to him, told him whatnot, he was actually surprised. He said that I hit it pretty well, whatnot. So I asked another friend of mine that's also bisexual, and he said it's just more of a gaydar thing than it is a, okay, you're obviously gay, or bi, or whatever. Um, and then also, of course, I've heard the, well, bi now, gay later. And I don't know if that'll happen. I mean, it might, but right now it's not. Had my second girlfriend I had sex with, and I liked it. But I don't know, it's just something about guys. In my case, I think sexual preference would fit because I'm bisexual, not just flat out gay, and I prefer men. As far as gays and straights go, it's not a preference, I don't believe. It's the way they were born, the way we all were born. Just some people kind of don't realize it until later on. How can one person not realize whether they like guys or girls? Well, when you're in elementary school and you're kind of focused more on school or family or whatnot, and you know, most kids are like, oh, this is my girlfriend, and that's in that because they see, you know, guys with girls on TV, and their parents are married, and you know, maybe older siblings have girlfriends or boyfriends or whatnot, and it's the norm, I guess, the norm. But as you grow older and you start hitting puberty, and you start actually getting sexually interested in others and whatnot, then I think that's when everybody kind of realizes whether or not they're straight, gay, bisexual, or just kind of, they don't know. Anyway, I kind of ran it on a little bit there, but again, if you have any questions, any at all pertaining to anything, I guess, just feel free to ask, and thank you. Bye.